News on the Hour, sponsored by O'Reilly Auto Parts.
I'm Tammy McCormick. President Trump worked the phones again today to try to bring an end to the war in Ukraine. He spoke with Ukrainian President Zelensky and offered a unique proposal, as Linda Kenyon reports.
White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt says, among other things, the president discussed Ukraine's electrical supply and nuclear power plants.
He said that the United States could be very helpful in running those plants with its electricity and utility expertise. American ownership of those plants would be the best protection for that infrastructure and support for Ukrainian energy infrastructure.
The call follows discussions between Trump and Russian President Putin a day ago, during which Putin agreed not to target Ukraine's energy infrastructure, although that pledge was violated hours later. Linda Kenyon, CBS News, the White House.
The administration remains at odds with some judges, including one who ruled against deportations of migrants last weekend. Caroline Leavitt today.
We have judges who are acting as partisan activists from the bench. They are trying to dictate policies from the President of the United States. They are trying to clearly slow walk this administration's agenda.
Israel launched a ground incursion in Gaza today, and Linda Gradstein reports it's raising concerns in Israel.
The majority of the public feels that military pressure is not going to work. What's worked so far is some sort of a diplomatic agreement, and there's been growing frustration and anger at the Prime Minister.
The Fed is leaving a key interest rate unchanged, but signaled 2 cuts will come this year. CBS's Jill Schlesinger.
The Fed has to wait and see how uncertainty and tariff tit for tat and escalation, how that impacts the economy, the labor market, and the inflation rate.
Egg prices are heading down. Christopher Cruz has that.
Wholesale prices have dropped because the number of bird flu outbreaks has declined, as has consumer demand. When will we start paying less? David Anderson is a professor of economics and business at Center College in Danville, Kentucky.
It does take time for the producers to come back online with hens.
Shoppers in areas where there are a lot of competing stores should see lower prices sooner than those who live in places where there are just a few grocery stores. Christopher Cruz, CBS News.
A powerful storm is sweeping across the country. Meteorologist Craig Allen.
This is bringing snow and heavy amounts of snow with blizzard conditions across much of the upper plains and upper Midwest. Norfolk, Nebraska, Lincoln, Nebraska, Omaha, Sioux City on up to Rochester, Minnesota.
And roughly 72 million Americans have been under a wind advisory or warning, some wind gusts topping 45 miles per hour. This is CBS News.
Well, that's today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I'd like to thank you again for coming along with me on these dash cam news adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody. It's 57 degrees in Albany, California.